Okay, Reggie. I know we don't normally do videos like this, but obviously, with the podcast that Suge put out the other day, where he's unfortunately going into more lies, it's probably necessary to go ahead and do a response real quick before we tape next weekend. So, yeah, the floor is yours to address Suge's podcast and talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Well, damn, I bring receipts, y'all. I only bring receipts, so I know you ones that want to believe everything that Suge says. I wonder where y'all were when I was defending him 2 years ago because I didn't remember anybody helping me defend Suge back then. But now everybody will be defend Suge. I even seen the Gap Two groupie over there posting a video talking about this and that, and he used to say Miss Chalet was running the company and the president and his wife and stuff. But now he used a document that say that I forged paperwork signed by Miss Chalet. Like, god damn, I must be a bad dude. But I don't bring y'all the receipts, show y'all the transfers, and even show y'all how even Suge Knight himself signed off on property back in 2004 between him and myself. No, it's gonna be a little difficult for a lot of y'all to explain, but those of y'all that know how to read titles and pull up titles and paperwork, know that none of this shit is documented or faked or forged. All of this was done. But if everything that Suge Knight is saying, god damn, I must be a bad motherfucker. Because me and him both was on the streets all the way together up until 2015. And let somebody steal a $3 million building from me. And he's still walking around, talking to you, talking about you, doing everything that he has been doing in LA, the same city, not hiding. You know where I live and all of that. But I convinced your attorney, David Kenner. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about David Kenner because you want to put it out like you were the only owner of that building. No, you and David Kenner were partners on that building. I'll show y'all evidence that Reggie purchased the building from David Kenner and Marion Hugh Knight. But I convinced your attorney, who was going up there to see you every week while you was in prison, to sign over a document to him. So that means I would have forged David Kenner's name, or I convinced him, hey, let's steal this building from Suge because I need to buy a house, and I'm about to get a loan for $3 million on the building because I'm this little crooked cop or a cop that don't have no money, nigga. You know I had 5 properties when I met you, and I had 3 hair salons. You know all of that shit. Anybody that knows Reggie knows that. And I had Right Way Protective Services that was making $1 million to $2 million a year. And not only my little police salary, but hey, we ain't gonna go into there. We ain't gonna go into that, Mr. Knight, because you know all the cars that your bitches and you, when you came home, was riding around, and name was in Reginald Wright Jr. Tired of playing with you, Suge Knight. Don't play with my name and my credibility because you sitting behind a jail in prison mad because you broke and ain't got shit, nigga. And I still got my shit. But hey, man, never wanted to come at you like this. Never wanted to expose how you can't read and shit like that, nigga. And so you gonna let people on the internet play with me and my name? Okay, shit. I'll bring receipts. Let me stop going in because I know your abilities and I know definitely your inabilities. So I'll leave that there. Because anybody ever got a letter from you or ever read an email from you? No. Whoa. Am I talking to a kid? Remember, I had to send you a dictionary and told you to stop writing people back. Period. Remember that's how you used to end all your words? Say something, write these long paragraphs and put period at the end? All right, sure. But anyway, I'll bring my receipts and then I'm going to cut it short. I purchased the building from David Kenner and Marion Hugh Knight in 2000 because you had a tax lien and you had some liens on there from Dick Griffey. and the DOC, because they were about to foreclose on the building. So what I did, I go and purchase the building from you, paid them off, Dick Griffey, from that judgment, paid David Kenner off, and I had to have your wife that was sitting with you every day. And I know you want to try to say you only had one woman, nigga. You had two women. Don't stop playing. Why you don't say their names, nigga? You had Micheline and Tammy. They both had a stamp, nigga. Stop playing. But so don't try to make your own one. So when you talk to them on the phone, you can say, "Oh, this one, oh, that one." And why you leave Arian out on the pictures when you're talking about pictures? What you mad at Arian now? I catch everything. Cause you mad at Sharitha? Now you trying to put this murder on of Tupac on Reggie and Sharitha and all that. Now you mad at her? You gonna omit her? That picture of Taj, I didn't know you and Taj back talking. You and Taj, from evidence of that picture you posted on, you need to do some DNA. You know that. And you know the real on that story. Keep fucking with me, Shug. Keep fucking with me. I'll turn your world upside. I will have people, I will have all your kids doing DNAs. And they'll be like, what? Why am I? What? Huh? Huh? Okay. All right, sure. But here's the evidence that this is what this video is done for. Okay. The building was purchased in about 2000 from David Kenner and Marian Knight. Paperwork, evidence. That's who was on the title. That's who signed the building over to Reginald L. Wright Jr. and got $3 million. Building only had like $1 million balance, I think. The stuff was cheap back in when you purchased it in 1996. You and David. Building balance only $1 million. The other monies went to pay off Dick Griffey and DOC. You know that. Now, secondly, but I tricked a woman that was sitting next to you every day that you was giving $50,000 a month to go against you and sign her name off on the building. I tricked your attorney to do all of that, is what you want people to believe. The idiots in the comment section to believe. I paid off all your judgments. Then I refinanced the building again to pay off a judgment for corrupt. You forget about that one. I'll prove paperwork and show you that. So I pulled $3 million out of the building on two different occasions because you in prison and all of this, right? You couldn't make your moves and all of that. But I'm out there saving your company and saving you and keeping the building and keeping the lights on. You come home, 2004, never said nothing. Never said nothing to Reggie because I stole your property and made your wife and your attorney sign off on paperwork and I forged your name. I didn't sign nothing. You submit that your wife, Miss Chalet, is the one that signed off on it. Because you remember you fired your daddy from signing the checks in 1997 because you was mad because he was telling your mother about all the monies you were giving the females and all of that. See, shit, don't get me started, man. And so that's why you set your daddy aside and took the signature from him. And that's when we created the stamp. And you start having your two females with the stamps, the sign stuff. Okay, let me calm down because you pisses me off with your lies. But then you come home. You needs to buy a house. Don't you remember that house you bought in with our girl Michelle Russell, the real estate lady? And you and then I transferred the building so we can get your loan approved on that $7 million house or whatever house you bought in Malibu. So for like a month or two, we transferred the building into MHK Investments, owner of MHK LLC Investments, Suge Knight, in 2004. Paperwork. And then After you got the loan approved, you transferred the name of the building back into my name? You. Not no Ford, not no Michelet, not no power attorney. Marion H. Knight himself transferred the building back to me. Paperwork. There it is. So, who's MHK LLC Investments? Anybody know how to pull up corporations? I bet you they'll pull up and show us you. Sure. I wish you had something. I wish you had something. You keep playing with my name, playing with me, sure. I'm gonna tell true stories. I'm gonna sue you, doll, and you'll never have nothing again when you come home in 10 years. Because that's major defamations, and I got proof of it, accusing me of stealing. But then you forget you went through a bankruptcy, doll. You went through the bankruptcy, big old investigation. Have they ever found out or proved or say that anything that I did was inappropriate, Mr. Knight? Ever? But they sued everybody else around you, family members and stuff. Don't you know? You know who they are. Did they sue Reggie Wright? Reggie Wright still got his shit. Reggie Wright didn't do nothing inappropriate. Stop playing with me, Shug. I know a lot of y'all don't see it, but hopefully these documents will show to y'all that these were transfers that was done. These were transfers that was done legally and that he knew about. So he can't try to say he didn't know about them. Bomb first piece.